Dang, I think I just recorded all of that in the wrong orientation. Anyway, Labor Day sale, boys. If you're looking to get dig parts, right now is the time to get them. I think you save like, what, $9 on this one and $7 on this one. So you could save a total of 16 bucks if you're to get these, because of the sales on each item, not just the total. So I think that's the best way to do it for you guys to save the most. It's 20% off of each item on the website. So you save a total of 9 and 7, which would be 16 bucks. So get the dig parts while you can, if you want. If not, I'm cool too. Second thing is I got these Puric Cup starter kits. Man, this has been absolutely game changing too. These screen diffusers with these cups as well. This is the BBW's first one I tried. I went back to the FUPA just because it flows 10 CFM more. If you look on the chart here, the BBW is at 45, the FUPA is at 35. I just don't think it's all that necessary. Maybe I'll find a use. The other thing is I've tried all the flavors of tungsten. I've tried the red. I think the red's the best. I'm not quite sure. So far, I've had the most success with this. And then another thing is I've been working on little ground for when you're doing the plastic jigs. I was tired of using like clips and stuff, and so this was awesome. I could just leave my ground always grounded at the table and then pop this around. That's cool. I have some send parts coming to make this a little nicer. Maybe if you guys want one too, hit me up. Also, the Radio Master, we made a cell phone mount, so now we can hopefully film and drive. This is hopefully gonna allow me to, like I said, film and drive, just because there's so many buttons you have to push on this to get the full effect of the truck, and I want you guys to see it. And it's hard for me to like find a spot on an uneven surface, and oh look, that tungsten got me, poked me. An uneven surface, and then like get the camera level and then focus and not fall over, yada yada. Get the good shot. Fourth thing, whatever we're on now. This is the old jig, this is the new jig. I've kind of made this detachable. I've also changed, if you look at this, this is lower and this hood rise is now higher. So when we bolt the skid on the top of the chassis now, we have clearance for the engine and all of that inside of the hood. So that's the update. Also, I've also updated this. I was tired of losing each one of the little guys, and so now I just connected them all together, and now if you need a bar, there's 2 of these things, and you just cut the bar, put it in its position, yada yada. This is the new build that I've been working on. This is the new template. I gotta change the numbers on here because they're not exactly correct. You need a couple more of these ones. But instead of these parts, we've now moved on to this style of jig, which it's a couple of parts or whatever, but this has been so much easier. So you get all your bend templates, you put them in your half, you got your other half, you weld it in, and then you put it inside of this, and then you weld your 2 halves together with your crossbars. This has been awesome. I'll kind of show you here in just a second. Hold on. Okay, we're back. All these parts and bits make this thing. This is a copy of the Moonshine buggy from Cody Wagner. That's the one I got to drive in Cedar City. That thing was super sweet. I actually have these parts in Send Cut Send. I just was too impatient to wait. I'm trying to get this thing done for Proline and Scale Hero, and they're a week out to get these from Send Cut Send. So I just took the Plaz attachment, plugged it in, and turned it on Plaz, and Plaz myself out some little doohickey here, baby. We got the trans mounted mocked in. I'm gonna put some spacers in, space it, and start making like an interior and everything. I gotta get some axles ordered. Hopefully I could get some of those. Yeah, this is gonna be my 1.9 Unlimited now. And then the original buggy, I'll go grab it. Here's kind of a comparison from the old chassis. This is gonna be my Pro Mod. I'm gonna put straight axles on this. I might actually just take the axles off of these. I have some, the only reason why, I don't know, I don't wanna touch this thing runs and drives. So all else fails, I'll just run the old trusty rusty, you know? That's why I don't wanna touch this thing. So I'm trying to get parts to build this. I have some F10s, straights, I have all the parts. I just don't want to switch it out and run into problems and then deter the trajectory, you know what I'm saying? But here's what the buggies will kind of look like, side by side, if you will, or top on top. But the other room's an absolute freaking mess, so we're gonna stay out of there. We're just gonna stick in the shop. I think I got one more thing to show you guys, but this is what I've been doing. I also built a whole nother pretty much duplicate one of these for my buddy. I'm actually pretty jealous because it looks really good. He has the new raised skid, and so all the welds are incredibly better. I mean, like, look guys, look at where we came from. You know what I'm saying? Came from blowing through the freaking tubes all the time. Like, look back here, we blew through the tube and just like filled it all back in. To look at these welds now, baby. Come on, zoom in. Oh, she ain't gonna focus. Come on, Folky. Look at these welds now. They're pretty good, boys. I'm definitely a lot happier. That one's all right. But these joints are sweet. I mean, these joints right here. Ooh. Those things are hard to do, boy. Them little nuggies. So, I just want to say, you guys can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. This ain't that. It's definitely taken a lot of practice, but I guess the right tools definitely help. Last thing on the bench is the old trusty Class 1. The 3D printed body is still holding up, boys. The front bumper, as you can see, is cracked just a little bit, but we glued it back together. Well, actually, nope, we didn't. But other than that, this body has actually been holding up incredibly well. Like, if you print them right, look at how freaking like durable they are, if you will. Like, this thing flexes just the right amount. If the right material, you know what I'm saying? I guess I did destroy the bed. This thing has had quite a few hard tumbles and hard clumps on it, but I mean, still, for the amount, like any other hard body, I feel like would have suffered the same, in my opinion, for some of the flaws that this thing's taken. But we got the old trusty Class 1. She is freaking mint. I just need to go back through the shocks, change the fluid, put some wheels and tires together, and this thing's ready to run. Oh, the other thing is I need to fix my little solder job, because on the bottom of this thing we have a whole bunch of LEDs, and this thing's cool. It's all controlled by my phone via this ESP32. These things are super cool. If you don't know about ESP32, you should Google it. WLED ESP32 is all you really need to know. We got the homes, everything's in there wired up, receiver. So this thing should be ready to go. All I need to do is put wheels and tires on and redo the shocks, just because these shocks are just way too stiff, and this thing's only like 5 5 pounds or something. It's not very heavy. But anyway, I just want to say thank you all for buying the dig units and subscribing and supporting the channel. It's super helpful. Anyway, if you guys want those dig parts, like I said, it's Labor Day sales. Now it's time to get them. Shout out, post it, tell a friend. Hit me up if you guys have any questions on Facebook at Colorado Adventure Club. Anyways, I will see you guys at Pro Line by the Fire. I might post before then, I might not. Life's been a little busy, so I just want to say thank you guys and peace.